I'm still stuck out here. No one came to rescue me. They're probing me day and night.
Noob-Noob, did you forget to free the aliens while you were Naruto running?
No, I like alien butt stuff.
Oh wait, apparently aliens can't whistle.
Well, obviously, so... That's some awful whistling. Whistling.
It's like a
Whistling
butt,
Dixie.
It's like a butt hum.
Well, I am the man they know as Ian. As always, this is Our Reviews Will Kill You, the slam jamminest, Jim Jammy podcast, you know, number one in all things. Huge.
Huge.
I am joined, as always, by the infamous Scott Keebler.
Lesbians cannot be true vegetarians because they still eat clam.
Oh my,
What the fuck?
golly gosh,
I just-
with that language.
Thought I would share some
Was that on Wikipedia or
info with you today.
Where was that from?
Just some, just a hint of knowledge, dropping the knowledge bomb on you.
I feel like bivalves don't count as meat, do they?
It's some form of vegetarianism, but not vegan.
Okay, so you're saying specifically you
Yes.
can't be vegan?
Yes.
I see. And then there's the other, small mucusy membrane thing that doesn't think very clearly.
I'll do anything for $20.
Oh, our alien friend has joined in the celebration of
I'm
Noob-Noob.
excited. There's so much going on. It's exciting what's going on today. I'm all over the news. There's people partying all in my honor. It's just exciting. It's exciting stuff.
Woo!
And I still can't whistle.
So what's on the agenda today there, Noob-Noob?
So many things. So there's a storm coming for sure, and Ryan Reynolds is shooting his web in children's mouths. And an Ohio gamer got sentenced for swatting. Swatting or swallowing? One of the two.
I'll sentence you
I
for
was viewing
swallowing.
both. I think he was underage. Ash Ketchum. He's in Pokemon.
Ass Ketchum?
Ass Ketchum.
Catch 'em asses.
I caught my ass in his Ketchum.
You catching stuff in your ass.
He finally did something that took him 20 years.
He's an
And
achiever?
It's not sex.
He's still a virgin.
He's still a virgin.
But he is something else.
He's still underage 20 years later.
He's still underage 20 years later.
He's still deeply underage after 20 years, playing with his electric mouse. And Channing Tatum has a very, very vivid painting for sale.
He didn't paint it.
No, well, it's of him, so it's for him.
Yes.
By him, with love.
I just want to know who got the right angle.
I don't know. We're going to bring it up on air. and
Feel like
watch
it's all imagination, so.
Is it?
Imagination.
I'm going to put my bid in on eBay for it. Then we have some reviews. We're going to go back to where it all started to where it ends. Oh, that was a great set. That was really good. That was awesome. Then we're going to do some comedy
Who wrote
stuff.
that for you?
What?
Who wrote that for you?
No, I wrote that myself. Between having my Mexican maid clean my coffee. That does make sense. Then
she
we have
clean your
Netflix
clock?
things, comedy stuff. Bill Burr, Colin
Burr.
Quinn,
Bill Burr.
and even
Bill Burr Baggins.
Bill Burr Bacon.
and then maybe my black ma got a little handsy with the knife.
Your black ma.
My black ma,
Buh? Are you talking about the black mamba?
Everybody's ma.
my buh, yeah.
Everybody's ma.
Okay.
She likes to take me in her basement
Sure.
and feed me alcohol, and then I wake up confused, sore, a little erect.
Isn't that every day?
No, that's my white ma.
Your Mima?
Sundays is for black ma. My ba. My ba black sheep. Is that racist? That's not racist.
Probably.
That's a rhyme though. Isn't ba black sheep a nursery rhyme?
Yes.
Right?
Good news, everyone!
So much news!
Yes. A storm happened recently, and that was the storming of Area 51. It was hyped up for months, and then literally nothing really happened. So that was kind of a disappointment.
What day was that supposed to be?
I honestly don't know. I wasn't prepared with that. I'm prepared for the
There was
aftermath.
so-
How
there
many
was-
people died? I don't know. Let's click to
there
find
was
out.
so much mixed information. Like it happened, but it didn't happen. But some people showed up and just started barbecuing while others were hanging out with the guards.
The internet asks how many people died.
Like, did anything actually happen?
I think that was clickbait, and you just gave your computer a
God.
virus.
It already has viruses. Let's see. More than $2.1 million. Jesus Christ. Million people pledged to storm Alien 51 to see them aliens.
Alien 51.
Alien
Alien
51.
51. Alien 51.
Yo,
Yes.
calm down. Nobody's storming me.
Oh my God.
Not 2.1 million people.
I can't take 2.1. Like 1 million, I can take 1 million people, but not 2.1. That's just way too much.
They
That's
can't.
like double my anal capacity. I'm an alien. I can take a lot. I mean, come on.
Jesus was an
You don't know
alien.
nothing about me. I'm an alien.
According to that woman's
We have different
Poster.
anatomy. I have 3 penises,
do
Oh
you
my
have
God.
3 buttholes?
2 buttholes,
2 buttholes, 3.
each capable of
3
taking,
peni.
One
each
testicle.
capable of taking 500,000.
500,000 loads?
That's how I get 1 million. But not 2.1. Thankfully, 2.1 did not show up because I could not handle that.
Aliens are into some weird shit.
Well,
Hell yeah, we are.
they definitely arrested 2 YouTubers who
Yes.
were not from the United States. So those guys will disappear
Were they
forever.
illegal? Does that mean
They're
illegal?
gone.
If they're not from the United States, does that mean they're illegal?
I think they were Danish or something, so
Oh my
they'll
God.
probably be killed.
Let's see. YouTubers arrested. But it was staged for September 20th. It actually got canceled and moved as like a festival in Las Vegas. So people pussed out for sure.
I heard Cascade, is that who it was, came to play the event, and there was only
Was it
only like 100
70
people there.
people?
70 people. Hey,
Dutch
that's-
YouTuber sentenced
Dutch.
to jail for trespassing on government
what's the
base.
difference between Dutch and Danish?
Dutch? Oh, look at those faces. God. They are going to get raped in prison. Oh
They're
my
2
God.
Dutch nationals.
Look at that. Oh my God. That is going to be blistered with cum.
Jesus Christ.
Suddenly, I don't feel so bad anymore because those 2 are going to be violated way more than I've been.
When the U.S. military warns against storming Area 51, they weren't kidding. 2 Dutch nationals learned last week they were arrested for trespassing. Tees
They're going to say,
Grenzier
in prison, they're going to say, pass the Dutchie.
Pass the dodgy.
and Govert Charles Wilhelmus Jacob Swep, 21, were 3 miles into the government base when they were arrested. Well, they're stupid for doing that, so they have to pay a $2,200 fine.
They pled guilty to trespassing and illegal parking.
Illegal parking. That's like insult to injury. Like, not only do you trespass, but you can't park.
Yeah.
They're expected to return to the Netherlands. That's what the difference is.
That does not explain the difference between the
Deutsch and
There
Dutch.
wait, are they expected to return or
I said Danish and Dutch,
Oh,
right?
Danish people are from Dane,
Oh, really?
the country of Dane.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
a country, huh?
The Dutchness are from
From the Dutchy.
the Netherlands.
Pass the Dutchie to the left hand
Yes.
side.
They no trespass. They read the no trespassing sign, but did not care. We did not want to
How
cause
did they
any
know they
trouble.
read it? Did they actually? Can they speak English?
Wow,
Oh, they
that's-
can
That's racist.
read. It says they can read, write, and speak English.
Look how they had to determine that specifically.
They had a laptop and a drone. Well, if they couldn't read no trespassing because it's written in English, I guess you're allowed to trespass.
Are they? Why couldn't Logan Paul get arrested for this?
Why you thought he got arrested
I
for?
wanted him to get arrested
Oh.
because, like, him getting raped in jail is completely acceptable to me. Like, if one YouTuber deserves to be violently raped in jail, it's probably Logan Paul. What the fuck?
That's what I was waiting for.
It took me a minute to find
Pass the Dutchie to the left hand side. That's what they're gonna do in prison.
Oh, they're gonna pass the Dutchie around?
You just got that joke.
Pass the Dutchie to the left-hand side. Pass the Dutchie to the left-hand side.
Yeah.
So did anyone actually think this storming Area 51 was gonna happen?
I thought you were going.
I was not gonna go.
Pass the Dutchie to the left-hand
I asked for a
side.
daily stipend for at least a Big Mac meal at McDonald's. You guys would not give it to me.
No.
A noob needs to eat.
OrkU was a member of the Storm Area 51 YouTube group.
Yeah.
OrkU also did not show up to the raid on Area 51.
We're not that
We're
good.
too lazy.
Yeah.
If we would have had sponsors,
That includes some travel, but I don't like to travel. I get scared of planes.
if we would have had
I was
sponsors
scared.
like Husky, whoever these are.
Or are you
You're
just
husky.
talking about a
You're husky.
Call
husky
me
young
fat?
lady?
Yeah. I've been watching.
A husky voiced young lady.
Have you been taking care of yourself? You're looking a little portly there, bud.
Am I really looking fat? That's 2 days in a row someone called me fat.
Maybe you should get the hint.
Maybe you should pass the Dutchie left-hand side.
Don't look at
Maybe
me.
you should stop passing the Dutchie. Maybe you should pass the Dutchie because apparently you're holding on to it too long.
Do you have any carrots? I don't want to eat anything unhealthy now.
I mean, instead of just downing a whole,
Bag of Ruffles.
jar of French onion dip.
God, that was so
Maybe you
creamy.
shouldn't have done that.
That was so fucking
Maybe
creamy
that was
in
a
my
bad
mouth.
idea.
Look,
Oh
I
my
was going to
God.
be nice. I was going to stay out of this conversation, but honestly, Noob-Noob, I mean, coming from an extraterrestrial, it means a lot when we say that you may be putting on some weight.
I'm gonna go fucking starve myself tonight. Gonna have a bunch of pickles and shit it all out.
Lay off the cookies there, Noob-Noob.
Remember, Noob-Noob.
Then I'm gonna call my Mexican maid to have come clean it up.
Remember, Noob-Noob.
Clean up what? You
My
vomiting
shit
into the bathroom?
everywhere. Shit on the windows. Shit on the walls.
Stop eating it.
There's
What?
just so much shit.
It's your house.
Oh my god, Ryan Reynolds though. He shot his web in his daughters about Spider-Man. This is weird.
What?
What is he doing about
This
his
story
children?
you clearly wrote yourself.
Yeah,
Yes.
because you know exactly what's going on right now.
So Ryan Reynolds tells his daughters he's Spider-Man for this totally relatable reason. What's the relatable reason? I need to read more to find out.
Because he doesn't want them to watch
because
Deadpool.
he prepped.
Oh, he doesn't want them to watch Deadpool?
No, he can't watch Deadpool.
Why? His children are gonna grow up really fucked up because have him as a dad. I mean,
He's
it's great.
Not wrong.
Somebody tweeted to Van City Reynolds, Ryan, I have an important question. Need an answer right TF now. I guess
The
that's
fuck?
right.
Right the fuck now?
To fuck now. My son is 4. He loves Marvel. I'm dying to show him Deadpool, but I can't decide if I should or not.
Help
Help.
a sister out.
Yes.
She spelled it.
Didn't they
the cool
do
way.
not R-rated version of Deadpool? That
They
holiday
did
thing?
do a holiday version
Yeah.
of
So
Deadpool.
I mean, it wasn't as good because it wasn't as funny not being R, but still
kind of a-
decent for children.
It's kind of a dick, though, because he says, no, put on Spider-Man from 2002 and tell him it's Deadpool. That's what I do with my kids.
Fake
Remember
news.
to look him straight in the eye when you lie. Good luck.
None of your information helps me!
So lie to children.
Yes.
I mean-
that's what you're supposed to do. Is always lie to children.
Clearly, Ryan Reynolds forgot that he made
No.
a PG-13 version.
It's perfectly safe to get in that stranger's van. See? Lie
Is
to
a
children.
4-year-old
It works
13?
out for you.
Is a 4-year-old 13?
Should a 4-year-old be watching Spider-Man from 2002?
Was that a PG or PG-13 movie?
PG means you're 4 and you can watch a movie? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Doesn't matter,
As
'cause-
long as there's parental guidance.
I'm pretty sure you're supposed to watch G-rated movies.
Does it matter? Is a 4-year-old going to retain any of that anyway?
No.
I mean,
unless you're me.
Are their brains even developed?
Have weird sexual fantasies later about Chucky dolls because I watched the whole series when I was 3.
I mean, like Noob-Noob's on a 4th grade reading level. I mean, does that count?
4th and a half grade.
I don't think there's a half grade.
That's what my mom tells me.
So you're homeschooled?
I was homeschooled with very direct tutelage.
That makes it even weirder when he had sex with the teacher.
Oh my god!
It was
good.
hands-on education.
Very hands-on education. We
All hands on deck
had a
there.
lot of study breaks. It was weird. She took me into the bedroom. Was like, here's the rosary. Start praying. I'm like, why am I praying, mother?
Except it was his uncle who was the tutor.
His uncle was the special tutor.
I'm like, Mom, why did you get bald and fat? Why are your hands so thick?
Well, it was very dark in that room, so
was
it
very
could have been
dark.
either one.
Oh my god. It was very dark in my room last night. Something went in somebody's
I
mouth.
feel like we've met Mrs. Noob-Noob, and it was a very nice lady.
She doesn't charge much. I mean, that's
No.
what's
She
real
really
nice.
doesn't,
She
no.
really it's and I like that she gives the little card out. You know,
Does she
buy
give a
ni-
Scott discount?
Like, buy 9 get the 10th free.
Does Scott get a discount?
Yes.
No, he gets charged more.
He gets it.
The more it goes by the weight,
But I give it right back.
it goes by the kilo.
She charges more, but I give it
She
right
had
back.
a bruised sternum because he collapsed on her. So,
Somebody's got to do it right.
oh my god, my dad sure isn't.
Poor lady.
Jesus.
This is getting weird.
What was the story again?
I don't know, but
Lord.
let's move on from Ryan Reynolds. Jesus Christ. So please explain to me. So an Ohio gamer got sentenced to 15 months
That's not even enough.
in prison for swatting. I don't know what swatting is.
So you don't know what swatting is?
So
So this all apparently came up around a $1.50 bet while playing Call of Duty. Essentially, swatting is when you get someone to call the police on you in a way that they're going to bring the entire SWAT team to your house while you're playing. So the SWAT team breaks into your house, and then in this particular instance, they killed the guy inside who had nothing. They had the wrong house.
so why did they kill him?
Because he was like, why the hell are the cops trying to break into my house? I didn't do anything wrong. Come in my house and I'll shoot you. And and then they shot him.
It was.
What the fuck,
It
really?
wasn't like because he just thought somebody was trying to trespass. He was defending his home, except he was defending against the SWAT
Against
team.
the SWAT team. And
who
that's-
have bigger and better guns.
Yeah. And
so-
battering rams.
This Ohio State douchebag whose name is Casey Viner
Wiener.
of
Vina.
North College Hill, Ohio.
Wait to you just love naming people.
Yeah, fuck that dude. He got someone killed.
Yeah,
He's
he
a
did.
piece of shit.
Yeah.
So wait, did he?
You know what? I don't think we should. I don't think we should do that. We're not going to justify these assholes by putting their names out there and making them famous.
Yeah, you just made him a celebrity.
Oh my God. We're celebrities, so that's fine.
We're celebrities.
Why
We're making new
Are
celebrities
you
every
doing
day.
a desk pop right now?
No, I'm just swatting at somebody.
He's
I'm thinking of SWAT.
so now swatting's like
I'm thinking of
felony.
SWAT and Noob-Noob.
Essentially, he's calling in a fake emergency.
So, and then he only got 15 months in prison, and he also was banned from video games for 2 years. I don't know how you enforce
He's
that. but-
not the one who called in the threat, so that's kind of the mitigating circumstance.
He got somebody else to call in.
He went
the
on Reddit
SWAT.
or something like that.
Yeah, so he conned somebody else into actually making the phone call to set up the SWAT. So the guy who made the phone call is getting 20 months, while this kid
still
is
not
getting
enough
15.
time. Not unless they were Dutchy and being passed around.
I got rid of the fucking window, dude.
I
It's
didn't
not
say you
coming
need
back.
to play the song. I was just connecting jokes. Just connecting them.
Connect better.
do you
Connect
mean?
4.
Our shows are very coherent.
You should
Yes.
connect 4.
I was, post shadowing back.
We're
So
gonna
that's
bring
2.
it full circle later. Oh, that's a pun. That's not a pun. Is that a pun?
No,
No,
it's not a
Why-
pun.
It's not.
If we laughed, it would have been a pun.
Is that a reference?
I don't know.
It all depends what you're referencing.
We don't know.
Well, I'm gonna bring it full circle.
You didn't emphasize it enough.
No.
Oh no.
Nope. You failed.
Too soon.
You have failed
Too
once
soon?
again.
Okay. Well, instead, I'm going to spend my time buying an original painting of Channing Tatum's ballsack for the low price of $230.
The low price. Have you seen this low-hanging fruit?
No, but I'm an adult
You're
now.
about to.
I'm an adult now, so it's time to buy some real art.
I guess so.
So hold on. Where's his ballsack? Oh! Oh no! 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 Why? No! No! Why are they
Wow.
uneven?
It's actually there.
Why is one above the other?
Wow.
That's not how balls go.
That's amazing.
They are really nicely shaven, though. Like, his legs are hairy as fuck.
Hold
but
on, we
those
have to
balls
describe
He
this.
definitely does
Those
the
balls are
manscaping.
baby fresh.
We have to describe
Wow.
this for the listeners,
Oh, my
since they
God.
can't see what we saw on the TV.
Yes. Oh, look at it. He's wearing a Henley.
Okay,
Sleeves rolled
so
up.
it's Channing Tatum wearing a gray Henley, seductively sitting on some sort of chair with his leg up, and you can't see the full junk, but you could sure see.
You can surely see the boys.
You could see the boys. You could see what do they call it? A couple eggs in a basket.
Couple eggs in the grocery store.
Couple of
Low
shorn
hanging
peaches.
fruit.
That's not a thing.
No. It's weird. It's just balls are just hanging
You
there.
can definitely see some low hanging fruit.
Can we make this LA artist? Should we name this LA artist
Yes,
to make them
please.
famous too?
It's on eBay, boys and girls.
Oh my God.
It's on eBay. Put your bids in now.
It's from eBay seller Apollo
Go
25.
to eBay. Where is it right now?
Oh yes, we should see what it is.
You need to see
Christ.
where
It's
the bid is
oil
right now.
on wood painting. Channing Tatum. I don't think it's called Channing Tatum's balls. Oh, now it's selling for $1,575.
Now it's up to $1,500.
Is it really? Where?
That's 2 days ago.
Oh, well, if only someone went to eBay instead of actually just doing nothing. I even watched you when you searched one of the other things where it said like YouTubers arrested in
the
Area
worst.
51. It came down as a recommendation in the search engine, and he
kept
didn't
typing.
select it.
Yeah.
He just kept typing.
Channing Tatum. Let's see here.
Oh, there's one thing. Why don't you go for... there we go. Oh, wait, that one has pants! There's one that has
they
pants.
took that version and they made it balsam. Balsam? Balsam?
Wow.
Wholesome.
Or that was the original.
Oh, that's the original, and somebody photoshopped in the legs and balls.
Dun, dun, dun.
I feel like the legs and balls were definitely photoshopped on.
Why don't you keep looking? Why did you go to
There we go. Oh my God.
$11,000.
Yes.
Oh
How
my
much
God.
time's left?
Oil painting gay interest. Why is that a title?
Oh, that's definitely photoshopped.
11,000.
Why
Why do his legs look so weird?
His legs are so hairy. It looks like he got burned, but I would say
Yeah,
that's
it looks
hair.
like it looks like Deadpool. The lower half of him is Deadpool.
The shipping. Why are you bidding? Do not bid.
I need it. Daddy needs
There are-
his balls.
There are 35 bids on that.
35 bids and
and
it's
it's
up to
a-
$11,000.
$11,000.
Daddy needs Channing's balls.
Why does his legs look like he's a burn victim?
Oh, and you gotta pay for shipping. No, I'm out.
So you're saying instead of getting sponsorships,
Oh, look at them tits.
Oh, hey now.
oh,
Oh, that's a dick.
but
what?
now you're just looking at.
Now he's just looking at
There's
nude.
porn on eBay?
Well, if it's
Oh
naked,
my God.
it's nude art.
You ever never seen art before?
Yes.
Why don't you give us a little just description? Hold on, scroll back up.
Woof.
What does the artist say? Chris Mann has harvested a prolific and diverse body of work. Oh, I don't want to read the rest of this. Golden Gals Gone Wild art show.
Now I'm interested. I want to go there.
God. Them
Now
Betty
we
White
need to go
titties.
down the rabbit hole.
Betty White titties.
Golden Gals Going Wild. It's granny porn, is what that is.
Oh my God. Golden Gals going wild. Let's
Yeah.
do it.
Let's
Do
go
it.
down this rabbit
Golden
hole,
Gals.
folks.
You do know what's about to happen, right? It's gonna be Golden Girls.
Yeah,
Golden Gals going wild.
Yeah,
at
it's,
World Erotic Museum.
it's gonna be granny porn, dude.
You could have just hit images, I'm sure.
Let's see. Let's do it.
Begin the slideshow.
Oh, I am ready.
If you only hit. Do you not know how to use a computer?
No.
Apparently not.
There's so many porn viruses. All right, let's do
so
this.
bad at this.
Let's see
going.
what it shows.
Oh no!
What
the
heck?
fuck? No! No! Oh, that.
Whoa,
Wait.
just keep going.
Wait, so the two naked girls, he says no, but the big cock, he's like,
He's like,
yes.
yes. Oh, there's the Golden Girls right
Oh,
there.
Golden Girls.
why? No!
You should have just gone to images.
I like
This is-
No! What is that? What is this?
It's the World Erotic something or other.
Yeah,
This
it's
is
erotic.
so fucking weird.
It's erotic art, dude.
All right, we need to move.
Why
on.
didn't you just go to images?
No, we're getting weird. No,
That's a.
I keep forgetting this is my computer, not yours.
That's a.
Let's not load
female
this with porn
centaur.
viruses.
You started bidding and you didn't realize it was your computer.
That last one was a female centaur.
He didn't realize that he was
That
trying
was
to bid
bidding
on his
own computer.
He thought it was mine.
He's not using Z's computer anymore.
So
He's just
stupid.
bid on his own.
Yeah, let's move on.
You're so stupid.
Let's move on.
Oh, you're so dumb.
So I don't have words right now.
He's like trying to tease us on like the bid. I'm like, why? What? But who cares?
I don't care. It's
You
your
want
computer.
You want
Are you trying to buy it?
Oh my God.
Asshole.
so stupid.
You are so dumb.
Listen, let's bring this to.
Are you going full circle again?
We're going full circle because
It's gonna
I'm
make
a champion,
full circle jerk.
just like Ash Ketchum is. Finally, after 20 goddamn years,
Has it really been 20
it
years?
has been 20 years.
That show's been on for fucking ever.
He
Of
just
Pocket
won.
Monsters.
He just won the Pokemon League.
Which league?
The Alolan League, Alolan.
There's an Aloha League.
It's the Silver League.
Is now a winner.
Perennial loser. Does he really lose all the time?
He got to the finals in all the Pokemon leagues and lost for like 20 years.
Wow.
He was like a top 8, top 4, and he finally won after 20 years.
He just keeps losing.
So he is
20.
See Kanto, top 16, Johto, top 8.
Are these
Hoenn
even
region,
words? That's not even
top
a
8.
word.
Sinnoh, top 4.
What are these things?
Oh my, these are regions in Pokemon.
How come his cap keeps changing color?
Not even a word. Because even though he doesn't age, his cap does.
His cap, yeah.
Oh, look at that face. Pokemon.
Wouldn't he have gone through like 18 Pikachus at this point?
No, Pikachu's eternal.
Don't they die after like a year?
It's 8 Pikachu years towards 1 human year.
Okay, so that would equal how many Pikachus?
Pikachu lives forever.
That would be 4 Pikachus.
He's gone through 4 Pikachus.
Pikachu is the best.
No.
We're just saying there's multiple Pikachus.
Yeah,
There's not multiple Pikachus.
There's multiple
Mice
Pikachus.
only live so long.
He's an
especially-
electric mouse. He keeps electrocuting his heart back to life. Clearly.
And there's multiple Pikachus.
Look on the Pokemon Wikipedia.
There's not just the one Pikachu, dude. There's multiple Pikachus.
There's multiple Pikas, but there's just the one Pika. Yeah. Everyone should watch Detective Pikachu, right?
Why? What does that have to do with ass catch him?
Ass catch him? Because I want to catch them
What's
all
he-
in my ass.
Is that so? Instead of a Pokeball, you just use your ass,
Oh my god, yeah.
suck them right up.
I catch all the balls in my ass.
Pika-poo.
Master Ball.
That sounds like a
balls.
Pikachu. Pika-Pika.
I don't think any of the pocket monsters are going to want to sit in your pocket.
None of you have watched Pokemon when you were younger? What's wrong
No,
with you?
Pokemon is
Why not?
stupid.
It's delicious.
Why?
It's awesome.
It's the same episode every episode.
It's not. They battle different Pokemon. Pikachu sometimes wins, sometimes gets his ass beat.
So
Ketchup
what's
touched
the-
me inappropriately.
Well, if he's hiding you in his ass, is that what this whole thing is about? Is he really a gerbil?
He really is a gerbil hiding in my ass.
Okay.
Why do we call him Ass Ketchum?
But he
So-
is finally the Pokemon champion.
So instead of using a Pokeball,
it's
you need a
catching
tube to
gas.
help them crawl out, huh?
Me too? What?
Do you need a tube
A tube? Oh, yeah, no,
to
gerbil
help them
tubes?
crawl out?
Oh, for sure.
I want to buy an art piece that has Ash Ketchum's Pokeballs.
Oh, jeez.
How many Pokeballs does Ash Ketchum have?
3.
So many balls.
3. He needs to
Ash
see a
Ketchum
doctor.
really knows how to handle the balls.
Doesn't Pikachu not go in the ball?
No, he doesn't like the balls.
No, he does backdoor.
He
He only
doesn't
does
like the-
backdoor.
He just
doesn't
likes
like
to
the
hang
balls.
on his shoulder.
That seems inconvenient.
Is it, though?
I guess.
What, you want to have an 80-pound rat sitting on your shoulder all the
He's
goddamn
fucking
time?
like 10 pounds. He's cute. He's adorable.
Bullshit.
He wants boopsies at all times.
He's a little mutant,
80-pound
He
rat.
wants all the boopsies.
little freaking horrible mutant freaking alien.
So yeah.
So
There's
yeah.
that.
Anyway, so Ash Ketchum has won finally after.
Does that
20
mean
years.
he's gonna retire now?
No, he's probably gonna lose like the next episode or some shit. I don't know. I stopped watching after the Orange League,
Oh.
but yeah.
In 20 years, he's lost 19 times, but
But
only
there is
aged
a
4.
new mainstream game coming out on the Switch, Pokemon Sword and Shield. It's gonna be dope. I'm gonna review it.
Swords and
When it comes out.
shields.
Yeah, let's see how well that works out for you.
I'm gonna
Swinging
sword
some
and shield it
swords.
up.
We're gonna fucking sword and shield your fucking review. See how well that works out for you.
Sounds like some clanging swords.
I feel like we're
Oh my
gonna
God.
have another interesting Noob-Noob review when that comes out.
Oh my god, yeah.
so
It's
excited.
gonna be so many Pokemon, so much touching, petting, balls, catching.
You have to pet them.
Let's see how many words you actually get out that time.
Oh, not any. Just climaxing.
He'll just be making noises.
Yeah, just
Pretty much, that's all
weird
he does.
moaning. Arabic slurs. There you go. That's Lapras coming.
Lap dance.
Lapras is a water Pokemon.
Is it a walrus?
It's not a walrus. It's like a giant blue. It might be a walrus actually.
It might actually be a
Giant blue
fucking
walrus.
walrus.
It's just
anyway.
a walrus. That's all it is.
It's just a fucking walrus.
So we should move on to reviews.
Should we? You don't have any other news? No.
Is there any other?
I don't know.
I don't think so. Let me bring up my
check
notes
the
here.
notes that you made.
1, 2, 3. Nope. Did that. Ow! Well, nope. Movie Pass is dead, everybody. Movie Pass died. Everyone knew it was coming. Movie Pass is a piece of shit. It shut down like 37 times in the last 7 months. Nobody had a good price. Like the pricing model was just
They
stupid.
kept changing the password for everybody so they couldn't
Yeah.
get in.
Their stock price
So-
plunged. Nobody uses MoviePass anymore.
And-
Regal has their movie. Like everyone else copied MoviePass, just better. So MoviePass was bound to die.
All right, so that's the end of the news.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Is it? We don't have to go downtown at all?
We're going downtown in your butt tomorrow.
Okay.
Which is the next episode, which is later today, but also tomorrow.
Next week we'll go downtown.
Is that Billy Joel?
There's kind of a cool song with, I think, Macklemore, Downtown.
So we're gonna get the shittiest out of the way first. So I bought a movie for my mom called Ma.
For your mom?
Yes, because she loves to watch angry black women assault teenagers.
That's what your mom likes to do?
Yeah, she's got a weird fetish.
Ma, the meatloaf.
My mom's like, hey, is there a movie about an angry black woman that's lonely, that treats kids in their basement to drugs, and wants to touch them and sew their mouth shut because it's really weird? Even though any one of these teenagers could easily overpower this fat black woman because she's stupid. Anyway.
So you're saying your mom wants to dress up in blackface
Did
and
she make
lure
meatloaf?
small teenagers
Yes.
into her basement?
That's my Halloween party.
Using meatloaf.
Oh, okay.
So Ma came out last year
That's Noob-Noob's haunted house. Ironically, it's in July.
when 2018
Ironically.
had a weird fetish of elderly women trying to kill young teenagers.
Yes, they did.
As in Greta, the movie I reviewed, that was also horrible. The one positive thing I
Who
can
would
say...
win in a fight, Greta or Ma?
Ma. She's got fat people strength.
She's got fat.
Octavia
And the other one's
Spencer,
just old.
Octavia Spencer, who plays Ma, really owns it. I mean, I don't think she did a bad job acting. It's just the movie is so stupid, so pointless. It's like
Any more or less pointless than
Greta?
Halloween?
No, Halloween's the shit.
I don't understand. What's the difference?
One, Michael Myers likes to stab people. Ma just likes to lure people with alcohol because she's lonely and got like
Okay.
Thing sucks.
she got sexually assaulted as a child, so she's taking it out on the people's kids.
Of course. Of course.
By-
Of course, that's
way
the
to-
trope.
Way to ruin.
No one's gonna ever
Nobody
watch this
cares.
movie unless you participate in my upcoming
It's
giveaway
a
of Ma.
crappy trope.
It's a fantastic game, a movie, show. Participate because we need followers, and Scott will suck your dick for 10 follows and likes. Anyway,
5.
well, okay, selling yourself short there.
Oy.
But
Well,
so
no, I'm giving. That's why, because I give.
he's a giver.
I'm a giver.
For sure.
Absolutely.
You know who's also givers? Mexicans. Not any one in particular Mexican.
Really?
Really?
What-
did you get that you were given?
I gave cake and got cake.
Is that code for like butt stuff?
So much butt stuff. There was
Did-
churros everywhere.
Did she use the vibrating strap on?
Oh, God,
or,
yes.
Or, you know,
It's called a rabbit.
no
Scott.
lube, right?
It's called a rabbit.
No lube.
You go in dry.
Dry. That's
Go
how
in
you
dry
like
like
it.
a real boss. Anyway, so real quick review. Ma, starring Octavia Spencer as a crazy black woman. It was a campy B movie that was not entertaining or funny, but it was better than Greta. So if your bar is set with Greta and you want something better than Greta, watch Ma.
If you want old women beating up the youth of America,
Yes.
go with Ma,
It was very bad.
not Greta.
I wasted $20 on that movie.
Wow, that's
That
actually
sounds like a you
one of
problem.
the few times we heard him actually not like something.
Yes, it was not.
And spend money.
One in 100.
It was shitty.
Now we have 99 more good reviews from Noob-Noob until we get to the next one.
Well, now we're going to move on to a review from Scott, who watched a comedic special, Billy Burr.
Did he?
Did you?
I think.
I don't know.
know.
Was Scott busy doing something else while he was watching this?
I was.
Oh, boy.
So your review is only one eye focused on the TV.
It's good. So we talked last week about Chappelle's special where he doesn't apologize for anything. Bill Burr does the same thing. He comes out strong. He comes out offensive. He makes jokes the way a comedian should. Here's the one thing that I've heard and has realized very recently. These comedians have not changed their style. Everyone becomes offended at everything. He's still funny. He's still offensive. It's still up in your face comedy. People just are stupid and they get offended at the dumbest shit. This is one of those specials that they don't care anymore about offending people. It's funny. It's offensive. It's racist. It hits everything. It hits sexism, racism.
What was it on Rotten
hits
Tomatoes?
All kinds of stuff.
Bill Burr,
it's
Paper
funny.
Tigers, in case anyone was wondering.
Yes.
That is the special.
That
this is getting
seems
some
like
good reviews.
racism there. The fact that the tomato meter, the critics give it
I kinda
86%,
feel like- I
but Dave
kinda feel
Chappelle they
like-
gave like 0%.
Well, first off, he's white, so
he
you know,
automatically-
automatically gave it. I think he may actually have gotten a pass because the Chappelle special
'Cause he's
just
white?
aired. No, because the Chappelle special just aired. Netflix slammed the Chappelle special, but the audience loved it, gave it 100%.
Netflix slammed
So
it? You mean the critics?
or the critics, the tomato meter. So when the Bill Burr special came out right at the same time, the critics saw that and said, "Oh shit, we should have given it a higher score because
Well, only 7 critics
we need
touched
to
this
stop.
one.
We need to stop being scared. We need
The
to stop
audience
being
liked it.
scared of offending people."
Audience gave it 97%.
It's one of those things. It's like Chappelle said: if you don't like it, turn it off. But if you can laugh about it, and it's all jokes, they're comedians. That's their job, is to make jokes. Watch it, laugh. If you don't like it, turn it off.
So
go to something else.
Bill Burr gets
It's
white
that easy.
privileged. White privilege.
Sure.
Yes, white privilege.
Why
That's
you-
what you want to say.
Why you go to ESPN?
I'm looking at the play-by-play of the Cowboys game.
Nobody
why
cares.
are you?
Nobody cares.
What are you doing?
Nobody cares.
I will like just turn your mic off if you want.
Yeah, if
I
you just
mean-
want to like sit over there and just watch the get crappy football team lose a game, we'll turn you off and we'll just
No,
do
they
the
ain't
show
going to
without
lose. America.
We'll
You
just
mean the
turn this
team
off.
that you have no affiliation with other
Yes,
than
the
that
team-
you're
I live in America, do I
bandwagon.
not?
The team that you have no affiliation with that hasn't won a fucking championship since before you were born.
I was born for 3 of them.
No, you weren't.
I literally was.
When's the
Fact.
list? No.
I think you were aborted twice and then born.
They won in 92, 94, 95. Or no,
And
92,
how many of those
93,
times were
and
you
95.
aborted?
What?
How many
How
times?
many of those times were you aborted?
My mom wishes
You're
I
like
was
you're like
aborted.
the biggest failed abortion I've ever seen.
Would you say Bill Burr's Paper Tiger was better than Dave Chappelle's Sticks and Stones?
That's a tough one. It's a different kind of comedy. It was funny. I laughed at both of them. I don't think I could come with a favorite.
Did I
think-
say white privilege already?
Yeah, you white privileged them.
Oof.
Okay.
I don't think I could pick a favorite one. They were both funny. I laughed my ass off at both of them. They're a different style of comedy. They were both really good. Bill Burr did a lot more family stuff. Chappelle did a lot more
Racist?
Timely stuff.
timely stuff.
Current news.
Yeah. Bill Burr said,
Robert Nucleus.
yeah. I mean, yeah.
And
I mean,
what's
that's
the
just
other
what
one?
it is. It was
Juice
funny.
Smollett.
Yeah, and
Juice
Juice
Smollett.
Smollett. It was funny. It was
Frenchman.
I laughed as hard at Bill Burr as I did at Chappelle's. I can't say one or the other which one I liked more because it's you're comparing apples to oranges or black people to white people.
Wow.
You can't.
So
You can't
Scott,
pick
let me-
your
let me-
favorite. You can't pick your favorite because
Let me stop
they're
you right
all
there,
just
Scott.
as good.
Let me stop you right there.
You can't stop me because I'm saying they're all just as good, so you can't pick your favorite.
Well,
good.
are you saying that you cannot compare black people and white people because they're different?
People. You compare people. It has
Specifically
nothing to do-
what you said,
Nothing to do
though.
with race or color. You compare people. If you see color, you're a racist. Noob-Noob. Do you see color?
I'm not colorblind.
See, and
He's
that's
just
why
blind.
that's why you're a racist. You have to be properly colorblind in today's world, Noob-Noob. It's the way you should be. Compare people for who they are, not for the color of their skin.
For the quality of their
But
works.
also, you said there's a difference between black people and white people.
No,
What are those differences, guys?
I didn't.
Specifically, describe them.
Can we talk about the other
Was it slavery?
comedian?
The other comedian?
Yeah.
Colin Quinn?
Yes.
That fat Irishman?
Colin
Fine
Colin
Irishman.
Quinn's stand up. It was a less of a stand up and more of a
history lesson?
History lesson.
Red, blue, and his lucky
It
charms.
was pointing out like this is what America has become.
I don't even know why we give you a computer.
To look up porn?
I guess. Because you don't do anything else you're supposed to.
Colin Quinn, red, blue, red state, blue state. There's no store.
Is this the song from Red?
This is red versus blue. Isn't this what we're talking about? Is red versus blue? It's on Netflix. It's from the guys that made Rooster Teeth.
No,
It's from the
you're
Rooster
just-
Teeth guy.
dying to talk about this stupid show. I knew it. You are just dying.
It's red versus blue. It's from Rooster Teeth. It's on Netflix. 13 seasons. 3 more seasons that are available on
so it's
Amazon
been on
Prime.
for 13 years.
Yes.
So I have to look at animation from a crappy. That's like watching Pong. Why would I want to watch Pong?
It is funny.
Pong? Yeah, Pong's hilarious.
Red versus blue was funny.
I'm sure it
is
was.
funny. It's good.
Teabagging for 13 straight seasons. Bringing teabagging to a TV near you.
Yes.
Isn't that all they do is teabag each other?
No, in the game, when you're playing the game online, you get teabagged all the time.
Isn't that?
I think they did a teabag joke once in 13 seasons.
Isn't that the show?
Yeah, but that's it. It's the Halo game. It's the game Halo turned into a
Teabagging.
cartoon.
So what is the difference between Colin Quinn's special versus Bill Burr's special?
You didn't even put it up on the screen.
Put it
I
up
can't
on the
even
screen.
talk
It had
about
no
it.
consensus. No one reviewed it. Literally
Well, we're
nothing.
reviewing it. We're
the
reviewing
first
it.
reviewers of Colin Quinn's special.
That's
Then
important.
you should start typing right now and get our review up on Rotten Tomatoes.
Why don't you have us as official reviewers?
Yeah, I mean, come on, we're reviewing all this stuff. We could be given tomatoes.
we can sign up.
We should do
There
them
you
live.
go.
We should just do them live and make our own consensus.
Live
like,
reviews.
skip this junk or had really fun times.
Yeah.
Or
And
ask Catchem for life.
for Colin Quinn, I'd say had really fun times.
I enjoyed it.
It was good.
I did enjoy the history lesson too. I liked the way that he presented it. People ripped him for the chintzy United States artwork behind it with the little light bulbs, but I thought that was kind of
That was
cool.
actually really impressive. I did not I didn't see any teleprompters or anything set up anywhere.
No, I don't know how he made it through that whole thing without teleprompters.
He went through all 50 states with a quick commentary on each state smoothly without problem. I mean, he's a talented performer.
For
hands
sure.
down.
I've always heard he's a really great writer. He just, his own speech impediments. I remember when he had Tough Crowd, and I always thought that was a great show.
Yeah, it was. I wasn't a huge fan of the way he came in and came out of this show.
Well, he
it was
ran in and out of the exits.
It was a creative choice, and
Yeah.
and you know I can't fault the guy. I wasn't a fan of it. It was kind of weird, but the content and what he was saying in the show and to hear "This Is America,"
Beautiful.
it was really
beautiful.
what said. A lot of people need to hear this message that he was getting across in this show.
Yeah, it was about unity or face the dissolution of our democracy.
Yeah. I mean, it's plain simple. America may just be a failed experiment, guys. Admit it, just like the Cowboys.
Whoa.
Yeah, failed experiment.
You know-
it just doesn't work anymore.
How-
It's time for something new.
That's no. You know what's not a failed experiment though? Dragon Ball Z. Oh yeah. I didn't.
Way to grind the show to a halt.
Oh yeah.
I thought you were too busy staring at your degenerate football gambling scores. For anybody who didn't know, Noob-Noob is a degenerate gambler.
He's a degenerate at anything. He's turned
Yeah.
since we've started this show, he's become a full-blown alcoholic, a full-blown gambler, a full-blown adulterer,
And pedophile.
and pedophile, and I think he's doing heroin.
Probably.
I
need the heroin.
saw spoons in his car.
Scott, I need
spoons.
the heroin.
I saw some dirty spoons.
He
in
does
his car.
like to cover up
Please,
all
Scott,
those
give me the heroin.
those
I think
spots by his testicles.
Noob-Noob
Oh, suck your
may
dick for
be
heroin,
the next
Scott.
victim of the opioid crisis.
He does inject straight into his testicles.
Yes, he does.
Oh please, Scott, give me the heroin.
Does that make him shrinky dinky?
Yes,
Oh.
it does. It makes his penis shrink. So
Can't
now
shrink
it's an innie.
because it's already
It's
pretty
practically
small.
an innie.
It's practically an innie. He used to be a little bit of an outie, like a belly button, but now it's an innie.
It was a belly button.
It's like a tiny turtle.
You had an outie belly button.
Caitlyn Jenner still has more penis than Noob-Noob.
Oh,
And she had it removed.
Oh, did it? Did she?
Yeah, she finally went through
Oh,
the
that's the
final procedure.
truth.
She bragged about it on the roast of Alec Baldwin.
That's a good transition there, Scott.
Yep.
So, are we talking about that?
No, that's next episode.
I thought you said we were talking about all comic stuff.
Check
Did
your
Jack and
notes.
Innie?
No, that's the next episode.
Really?
Yeah.
We should do it this episode.
Fine, do it.
Let's call it on.
Fuck it. We'll do it live.
Let's just do it.
We'll do it live.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Yeah, since Scott transitioned us. With your transition joke. Get it? You have a trans joke.
There it is. I took notes.
You took notes on your trans joke?
So Comedy Central continued to do their roast
That's
series.
a channel?
Comedy Central is still a channel somehow. God only knows how.
I heard Amazon is releasing comedy specials now, so I think Comedy Central's in big trouble.
Yeah, they are. They have been for a while. They're not. It's not good content. It's just not good content.
All they have is South Park, which they renewed for 3 more years.
South Park will never die.
Never die. It will never die. Never.
Never die.
Never ever.
So Comedy Central continues their roast series with comedians who don't actually know each other and aren't funny.
You mean not actual comedians or actual comedians?
The actual comedians weren't funny. The non-comedians were actually better in this than the actual comedians were.
Oof.
The roast used to be amazing. Back in the day, then we're talking to Dean Martin, Frank Sinatra, the classics, the guys who were the guys that were friends, the guys that knew each other and would actually roast each other properly. That was classic roast. Nowadays, it's just assholes who come up, don't know each other, have people write shit for them, and then have to have all their stuff filtered through the Comedy Central fucking siphon to decide what is and isn't appropriate. So, with that being said, the Comedy Central roast of Alec Baldwin.
What does that lady have to do with that Jenner? What's her name?
Caitlyn Jenner?
What does she have to do with Alec Baldwin?
No clue.
Have they ever been in a movie together?
No. She has nothing to do with Alec Baldwin. There was no reason for her to be
doing there.
Because they needed somebody on stage, I guess. They needed somebody else to make fun of.
Who was the...
It was...
Oh, hold on. Scroll up for a second.
disappointing.
It says, Ireland Baldwin's roast of dad. Alec Baldwin was even more brutal.
So
on TV.
Ireland Baldwin, his daughter, the one where you heard the voice message of him calling her a fat little pig.
Yes, but that was like 6 or 7 years ago.
She came up and roasted him, and she did really good. And all she does, she's just a runway model. She doesn't do presenting. She doesn't act. She doesn't do any of that. But she was still really good, and she was comfortable
11
up there.
when he called her a rude, thoughtless little pig.
They went to it multiple times. She was able to laugh at it. When she presented, she did very well. She was comfortable enough that it was funny. That's what I'm saying. She did better than most of the comedians up there.
12 years. Who are the comedians? Do you know?
So Sean Hayes was the host.
So they don't have that roast master, Jeff.
He was up there.
Jeff, what's his name?
Jeff Ross.
Goldblum?
Jeff Ross was there. He was towards the end.
Goldblum's better.
Sean Hayes hosted it. Sean Hayes was a really good host. He did well. He transitioned everything. He kept it going. Nikki Glaser opened it up. She killed it. She was hilarious. She was funny. She was really good. And then Blake Griffin came up, the basketball player.
Yes. I like him. I think he's funny on commercials.
He actually was really good. He had good writers doing his jokes, and he presented fine. He was really good.
Had some nice charisma.
Then Chris Redd. Do you know who Chris Redd is?
No, I do not.
He's an SNL comedian.
Oh, that doesn't sound like a real comedian.
They brought him up because he worked with
That sounds like Noob-Noob's level
SNL.
of comedian.
Not funny. Not funny at all.
Not at all.
Not funny at all. Then Caitlyn Jenner. Caitlyn Jenner is still a waste of space. She spent all her time talking about herself.
Of course.
I mean, she's the only person I know that even after surgery and she had it cut off, she can still jerk herself off. She's fucking horrible. And there's people praising her and saying she's amazing. No, it was horrible. She spent the whole time talking about herself and trying to point some fucking thing. Ken Jeong, still not funny.
What the fuck?
Who?
Ken Jeong, you know the...
Oh, yes.
Yeah, the
Hangover.
Hangover guy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Is he? I don't think he's a stand-up comedian, is he?
He actually did stand up in our local area.
And it
Parks
wasn't
Casino.
and it wasn't
really?
and it wasn't funny then, and he still wasn't funny here.
Okay.
All right. Let's see. Adam Carolla. Remember him?
Yeah.
He was
Podcasting
horrible.
fame.
Now it's just podcasting. That's all he does. And he was horrible. He went up and did some rant about you people and your vile scum of the earth, and you're going to criticize us. And he came up and just did this rant that wasn't funny. It was angry old white man.
Okay.
That he really is comfortable nowadays running the Ku Klux Klan. That's really, they found a role for him, and he's good at it.
What the fuck?
And the other comedians slammed him for it, too. Now, who was there? Robert De Niro.
Scroll down. He's not a comedian either.
No.
Bobby
was not a comedian, but he did great. He was funnier than most of the comedians there.
He was funny.
He was great. He was really good. He's Robert fucking De Niro. I mean, come on.
Okay, do I not get this joke about Ireland Baldwin. It's not easy being the daughter of an iconic movie star, but I'm not here to talk about my mother.
Yeah.
Or
it was
her
hilarious.
Oscar.
So,
Did she win an Oscar?
yeah.
She did?
Yeah, her mother won an Oscar.
Who's her
Oh,
mother?
I don't get that joke then.
Who's her mother?
What am I?
She said, so because you're reading it just verbatim, she says, I'm not here
Kim
just
Basinger.
I'm not here just to talk about my famous parent, but she's not here right now.
Oh,
Huh?
I get it. He was
I
calling.
don't.
She was calling her dad not famous.
His dad, she was saying that her dad wasn't famous.
Oh, okay. I'm not
And
here to
then-
talk about being of an iconic movie star, but I'm not here to talk about my mother, not my father.
Exactly.
Because she won an Oscar and he
Because
hasn't won anything.
Her mother
okay.
won an Oscar, not her mother.
What does she win an Oscar for? For Live and Die in L.A. or something like? No, what's that movie? L.A. Confidential? Did she win it for that? Who knows? Who knows?
I guess I'll Google it.
so
I guess you could.
So Nikki
Instead
Glazer
of opening a new tab and
Nikki,
just ruin
Nikki Glazer opened up.
Oscar.
She went after Blake Griffin from the very start, and she said, "Blake, you look like a black guy made by a printer that was running out of ink."
Oh, that's
Hey, it
brutal.
was L.A.
It
Confidential.
was. She
Oh, look at
slammed
me.
it.
Best
So
supporting
smart.
actress.
SMRT.
Robert De Niro had one of the best ones of the night. Caitlyn Jenner, there's something different about you, but I can't put my finger in it.
Oh boy.
Oh.
From Robert De Niro, it was hilarious.
Oh.
And then Caitlyn Jenner was awkwardly like, "Yes, you can," and you could tell De Niro was like,
What? What?
So De Niro was great. Jeff Ross, all he can do is roast. He has no other talent than the roast. He started out stale, picked it up right away. And then, of course, Baldwin came back in the end, finished it up, and he did really well to close it out. He bashed everywhere beautifully, and he brought out Paul Anka to sing My Way with him at the end of the show.
Okay.
So he did. He finished it up good. He was
That sounds
hilarious.
like a waste of everyone's time.
It wasn't a waste of everyone's time, but I can say this about it. Watching the
You were
roast,
unusually erotically turned on.
Watching the roast, I feel like I must have gone through the same emotions that every one of Noob-Noob's girlfriends
I was going to say, you
have
have
gone
emotions.
Say what?
during their relationships. You know, I mean,
Did it have to do with his transition?
It did. I mean, first off, let me say, it started out great and was really enjoying it, but then there was a really fast decline into disappointment and regret. And that happened really fast. And then at the end of it, I got a lot of happiness and enjoyment at the end of it.
'Cause you were
which
leaving?
I'm sure that's what most of Noob-Noob's girlfriends thought when they said, "I'm leaving, I'm so happy."
So happy.
So I feel like I went through the same gauntlet that every one of his exes may have gone through.
Yes.
Only
just-
the 17 out of 18 people I've forced into relationships have agreed with you? There's still that one that likes me.
I don't think so. And I think you're overestimating how many relationships you've actually had.
It's only been one.
That's just because she's dead.
And it's your mom.
It really is.
That's because there was the one who homeschooled him.
Yep.
She's at my house right now cleaning.
On her hands and knees, waiting
my
for
God.
you.
About time she did something. Try to come over to my house later, too. She needs to clean up that mess she made.
I'll bring her on the phone right now. We can
The
talk
mess
to her.
that she left.
Yep.
So,
I mean, it's impressive. I didn't know your mom was a squirter.
oh my God. That's like a bazooka gun. Oh, wait, what's the Nerf gun? No. What the hell were those water guns when we were little?
Super soakers?
Yes! Super soakers.
You're like, your mom's like a super soaker.
I guess. I don't.
Is that the joke you were trying to
I
make?
don't know what joke.
After a couple days, it gets stale.
It
and
too
smells
was a
real
movie.
bad.
Let's review it.
All right. Let's talk about it too. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a movie.
So we're going to talk about it as well.
Yes. Did you see it?
I did not see it.
But I could have swore you saw it.
No, I saw other things, but I did not see it. I saw it, but it was other things.
Like it one, it two,
No,
it ends, it begins.
I didn't see it 2. I didn't see it 1, but I didn't see it 2.
But you saw
Did you
it.
see it 3?
No, I didn't see it 2.
But you saw it.
Also, no.
It 3 is Take It Home.
Also, no. I didn't see it.
Why haven't you seen it?
did not
yet,
see it.
Scott? It's been out for a couple weeks. Why haven't you seen it?
And years.
And what?
It
I
one's
haven't
been
seen
out for
it.
years.
No, I didn't see it. What else? What was the other one you're asking about?
It.
2? As well as what?
It one.
And
It chapter one and it
to 2.
ends.
To it 2 what?
I
Are we
understand.
comparing? Are we comparing it to something?
Yes. It.
To what? It to what?
We're comparing
What
it
are we,
to
what are we
it.
comparing it to?
It was definitely better than it.
It was better than it.
Which
It was
are we
better
talking
than
about?
Wait,
This is getting confusing.
Is this like Me Too?
So wait,
Too?
I didn't see this. I didn't see it though, right?
No, you've never seen it.
Okay, I haven't seen it. Okay, I was just checking.
I mean, maybe you saw it in the 90s, but you haven't
Did
seen
you
it
see
now.
the Jew It or the regular It?
I didn't see any It.
Did you see the
I didn't see It too.
I thought you saw it back in the day.
No, I saw the first It, but I didn't see It too. I only saw one It.
Yeah, only one It.
But I didn't see It too.
They did not divide
I did not
it
see the other It. I didn't see
into
It
two
too.
parts.
You didn't get
No.
all of it in your mouth.
No, all of It. I didn't see all of It. No, I did see all of It.
But not all of the new It.
What It?
The Jew It.
It hit.
Yeah, you keep saying the same thing there, Noob-Noob.
Yeah.
Are you trying to make a
it's-
point?
It's still not funny.
Well, again, we got to bring it back to
What do you-
where it
Are
all
you
started.
determined to make at least one racist comment
I
per,
mean, what
per
are you,
podcast?
are you trying
I
like?
am
What?
determined.
Why is It too anti-Semite?
Yeah,
Well,
why
because
are
the lead
you an
actor-
anti-Semite?
Doesn't sound like a New York Judaism follower.
What?
What?
Huh?
Tim Curry.
Tim Curry is not in this movie.
He's not in this.
But he was in It initially.
No, Skarsgård is in it.
Tim
Not
Curry's in the original It.
no, that's not the original It.
It.
He's It originally.
The original It is a book.
The original
It's a
It
book.
was It. I mean,
okay,
Tim,
the second iteration of It, Tim Curry is in it.
Yes, Tim Curry was in It too, but not in this It.
Not in It too. He was not in It too, but he
but
was
he was in
It
It too. Yes.
This It joke is so bad.
Yes, we need to
Stop
move on.
making this It joke. It. How did it do? How did it?
How did It do?
It did pretty well.
I heard it did. It did less than its predecessor.
It did okay, is what it did.
It did okay.
So it ends.
It
or
was just okay.
It Chapter 2 released a couple weeks ago, and it is at $358 million worldwide.
That's not too bad for a
Opening
horror movie.
Opening weekend, it still doesn't say the budget though. The budget I think is pretty good. It's pretty high, but it's not stating the budget. It's also long as fuck at 2 hours and 49 minutes.
Very long.
It is very long. And it's doing pretty well. Not as good as the original It.
What I said.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
It 2 is not good as It 1. And it's still making its money, but this is the final saga in the It chapter.
They may have said that they're considering possibly It prequels and things like that.
Oh, for Christ's
If it
sakes.
goes into the Conjuring verse, I think it will jump the shark at that point, because I think we're done with this whole It saga. The second half of this movie is trying to decipher it is ridiculous, and trying to even make any sense of it from the book, it's almost unadaptable. I mean,
Good thing I didn't read the book.
you are lucky, because then you wouldn't have to have read about the teenage orgy in which the girl
would've
has sex
loved-
with all the guys.
Love to read about the teenage
Well, I
orgy.
mean, I'm sure you would have, but they can't film that.
It sounds hot.
It does sound hot, right? So what? The audience score is 79%, and the tomato meter still has it as fresh at
63% though.
Yeah.
But the critic consensus is It Chapter 2 proves bigger doesn't always mean scarier for horror sequels. But a fine cast and faithful approach to the source material keeps this follow-up afloat.
I thought the cast was a little flat. I wasn't real keen on
I
anybody.
didn't mind it.
They weren't as good as the kids.
No, but like Bill Hader in the comedic role was pretty fucking funny.
He was good. He
Like
was the
the-
only thing that was good. Really.
James McAvoy was okay.
Eh.
Jessica Chastain didn't really hit home.
No.
The rest of them were decent.
They were just okay. It was a little jarring, that first scene too. They didn't do a good job of connecting anything, where they take that gay couple and beat the guy to death and throw him in the river.
Yeah, that was a little like
They
over the
didn't
top.
connect that to anything.
No, they just like wanted to show like I guess gay people get the shit beat out of them.
I guess it's from the book. I mean, it's literally lifted.
Oh, really?
Directly. Yeah.
Were
that
they
scene-
gay in the book?
Yeah.
Oh,
It was a headline that Stephen King had read back in like the 80s.
was like gay hate crimes a thing in the 80s?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Because like that was pretty fucking violent. Like they just beat the shit out of that guy for no reason.
Cannot tell. Suffice to say is one of the words the
hell is this?
What are you playing?
The
Knights of Knee cannot hear this word.
It?
I can't hear the word. Stop saying the word.
It? Is that
stop
really
saying the word.
Is that the sketch from?
This is the word that the Knights of Knee cannot cannot hear.
Oh,
What the fuck?
That's it.
is that really?
The Knights of Knee cannot hear that word.
Is that really from the
We cannot
sketch?
say it. Oh, I said it. I said it again.
Oh.
I said it again.
Cheez-Its.
That's how exciting.
Okay then.
That's how exciting. That's how exciting this review is.
Dude, it was
Okey-dokey.
the first. It was a great movie.
I said it again.
Yes, and I'll say it again.
So let's talk about the best part of it, which is Pennywise, which is Bill Skarsgård playing a superb creepy fucking clown.
Yes, except for all the scares were the same. It's basically like something's behind a curtain. Now it's not behind a curtain, but there's really something behind the curtain.
I mean,
That happened like 3 times.
I didn't really think it was scary at all.
No.
I just liked Jesus Christ. I just thought Bill Skarsgård was fantastic as Pennywise.
He was.
Like it was cool imagery, great.
You like that naked old lady too.
Like great. Well, yeah, those saggy tits were great. Great cinematography. He just play like the eye thing that he does naturally with his eyes moving them. That's creepy
Yeah.
as fuck.
I just thought they should have stuck with the first movie and never made a second movie.
Well, then it wouldn't have been complete.
Who cares? The thing just keeps
Was
coming
there-
back every
did
27
it come
years.
back as a weird alien? Did they go through the little troll door and it comes?
Yeah, they
as a
didn't really
weird
go
alien?
hard into the mythology, right?
At the
Kind of
end.
went through the little troll door.
Little troll door, huge spider thing.
It was a huge spider thing, but with a clown face.
They
this
went
time.
my
heavy on the
God.
CGI.
They went heavy CGI.
It's horrible.
It took away from.
That was so
the-
dumb.
It was not. Yeah.
That was so
Like
dumb
it was
the first
comical
time.
at one point, where it was like a baby head that turned
Yeah.
into like a spider. Like that was just fucking.
Well,
comical.
it was comical the first time through as well. But I mean,
I never
it was
watched the first
comical
one.
the first time through because the CGI just wasn't good back then. The technology wasn't there.
It just wasn't real consistent with the story. Like 1 minute there's the serial killers like trying to help get them, and then the next he's like just done, and then nobody happens to notice that he's driving around with a corpse. Like they just don't. None of it. They tried too hard to make it work. That is the most annoying noise you could ever make, Scott.
Yeah,
I want everyone to know that irritating noise is more annoying than Noob-Noob's voice. It is.
My voice
It-
is angelic. Ding ding. Only because you keep saying the word that the Knights of Knee cannot hear.
Don't try to copy me.
Didn't that come from like 40 years ago? I don't think anyone on this who listens to this show has ever heard of that.
It's still a classic.
Of the
I
Chud,
guess.
the Legion of Chud,
The Legion of Chud?
right?
What
Wasn't
was
that
that?
the like the weird fucking chanting thing that you had to do to get rid of it?
Yes, there was something of Chud.
Yeah, I feel like they didn't emphasize that enough. They're just like, oh, you got to do some weird fucked up ritual.
No, the ritual, yeah, and they didn't pull, like, it's unfilmable.
Wasn't
the
it
stuff they
like
pulled from the book.
Wasn't it like the kids all grabbed each other's hands and were like, "I don't believe in you. I don't
Yes.
believe in you. I don't."
But the
believe in
real-
you."
Kind of like Freddy Krueger.
Yeah, basically. They just bullied him. That was like probably one of the worst scenes too. They just start screaming at the creature and they just start yelling clown at it. They're like, clown, 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 clown. And it just like doesn't like that.
They just stood in a circle.
Please stop calling me what I am.
Don't call me a clown anymore.
No.
And then they just like, they defeat him.
I thought one of the best scenes was the one in the maze with the mirrors. Like that was
That
cool.
was a cool scene, yes.
Like where he just like fucking ate that kid hard.
They do eat a lot of children in that and made me
Yeah.
feel very sad that that the creature ate so many
And that
children.
poor like fucked up face girl was like, "Oh, I just want friends," and it's like
He's
yo,
like,
man,
I just eat you,
I'm gonna eat you.
They used to make fun of poor me
Also, but
too.
like kids need to stop being stupid. Like, come on now.
Don't
There's a
go-
fucking clown under the bleachers. Like, no matter how nice he is,
Don't
back
go
fuck
under
up.
the bleachers unless you're having sex or smoking
Yeah,
some
like back the fuck
sweet,
up.
sweet weed.
Yeah,
Sweet
Like, come on
weed.
now.
What
Come
else
on.
do you do under the bleachers, Noob-Noob?
Probably masturbate.
Oh, or you just wait for people to drop things on you
That too.
with your
That's
mouth
how
open?
he eats.
Oh
he
my
waits.
God.
He
Like
waits
a baby bird.
That's how he gets his meal.
That's disgusting. So, it too was a little disappointing. Skarsgård is not, and he gave a definitely an iconic performance, but the first movie was better. The kids were much better. Oh, did you see they also, for some reason, they had to CGI de-age some of the kids, which was a little jarring. There's a handful of scenes where you're
Yeah.
like,
Like, it was a little weird.
Yeah.
Like, the whole movie was just a little wonky.
What?
Like,
Like,
It was a little
was
off.
it like flashbacks or something?
Yeah, they kept going back and forth between the young kids and the adults. The adults, though, the big premise of it was that they all forgot everything. So it was as if they weren't the kids from the first movie. So it just didn't connect real well.
Was that in the first series as well, where like they just
It's
like
in
black,
the book.
they blocked
It's-
everything
yeah,
out?
It's in the book. Like when you leave Derry, the town, apparently you forget everything. What they should have done is taken the book and been like, okay, the book is nice, but we can't adapt it.
Derry has some weird mental curtain over it or something.
Well, they think maybe it's the creature that does that. They don't know. And if you escape, you don't, because the one kid remembers everything.
because he never left.
Because he never left. But the point to me would have been, let's just forget being Stephen King's book here for a second. The first part of it, we adapted really close. The second half of it doesn't make any sense. So you might as well as just forget it. And then go,
It's a lot of screaming.
just move on and change the script a little bit.
Yeah, just you can take creative licensing. You don't have to go page for
It
page.
felt slavish to the book.
Yeah.
So they should have skipped out on
But
that.
still without the underage sex orgy.
They definitely needed to keep that out of it.
They need to show it more.
They did they did you said they did have that sex orgy in the first movie?
No, it's only in the
Really,
book.
no.
Oh. So they didn't put in either movie. Any
Neither
of the
movie.
movies.
No movie could film that, Scott.
This is
Maybe
true.
your movies, but not mainstream Hollywood movies.
Oh, it's in movies.
So they didn't put it in It 3.
I said the word.
No, they did
Can't
not
say the word.
Okay.
put it in It 3.
And they didn't put it in the fourth movie either.
You sound like Noob-Noob as a baby bird.
Oh, boy.
It's disturbing me. Like a ugly crow.
So is...
I'm catching food under the bleachers.
Okay.
So gross.
Nope.
How's a French fry?
All right, then. So is...
There was a cheese fry.
Cheese fries.
We're still going with this. So is it worth watching?
Oh, that was tobacco.
It was worth watching. It was a good movie. It just wasn't great. It wasn't as good. I hope it ruins your voice doing that annoying
Said
noise.
the word.
It was serviceable. Like,
What?
if you saw
What?
the first It, you're not missing the second It.
What? I
saying
can't
the
hear
word.
anything because all I hear is screeching.
I'm saying the word. I'm trying to bring this to a close.
Yes.
I'm going to keep going with it if you keep making
Nope,
that
just
noise.
end it.
Stop saying
We'll
the word.
talk about it
No.
forever.
Oh,
Said the
fuck
word
me.
again.
Just talk about it, how great it was.
Stop.
I wish I could do more about it.
It's so painful.
So-
Maybe
Shut up, Scott!
they will make an It 3.
It hurts.
It'll be It the
Oh my God.
Awakening
Stop it.
when It makes Pennywise.
We're gonna lose
It's so
anytime.
painful. You keep doing it. I said the word.
You're so
I
annoying.
said the word.
You're so annoying. Oh my God! I'm gonna turn your mic off
Sounds
real
like
soon.
me during sex. So I would recommend watching it if you're a fan of it. Fuck! I would recommend watching it.
It's so annoying.
Don't say the word.
You're every time you make that noise, we're losing one follower. One listener is just shutting off the radio or whatever they're listening to us on. It's like chalk on or fingernails on a chalkboard.
Just don't say the word anymore. It's the word the Knights of Neek, not
It's
here.
the movie. So we can move on from it.
And that's about it for today.
Oh,
Okay.
that's it? That's all we have to talk about?
That is all of it.
I'm gonna kill Scott.
That's the end of it.
We will kill. The next episode will be called, instead of Our Reviews Will Kill You, it'll be Our Reviews Will Kill Scott.
Yes.
Because Scott his voice will be shot from all the itning. I didn't
Holy
even say
shit.
it. I said itning.
Where can you find us, Scott?
So, if you like what I heard here today, you can go over to Instagram and
but
follow
they
us
did
at
not.
OrkU. That is ORK_U. Go over to Facebook.com/Our Reviews Will Kill You. Go to YouTube and search Our Reviews Will Kill You to find more content there. And as always, Our Reviews Will Kill You is brought to you for free thanks to our friends over at ScottWillKillYou.com. Yes, at ScottWillKillYou.com, Scott will kill you with content, podcasts, videos, a store. There's stuff. You can buy stuff there. You can get in there. There's blogs. There's all
Can I buy
kinds of
a
stuff.
Slurpee?
There's ways to spend time and do stuff. It's there.
Stuff.
Stuff. It's stuff.
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 So go to ScottWillKillYou.com because, yes, Scott will kill you with insanity.
And annoying noises.
And the word that cannot be said.
So annoying.
I know, right? What an
So
asshole.
from-
I mean, I'll tell you what, that guy's just an asshole.
Absolutely. So
Absolute
from
asshole.
all of us here at OrkU to all of y'all at home, we love y'all.
Hey there, Orc Universe. Scott here, telling you to go ahead and click that subscribe video. Make sure you get all the OrkU videos as they're released. Click that like button, give us some love, and go down and comment. Tell us what you think, tell us what you loved, and of course, tell us that you hate Noob-Noob. Hey, you may even get an extra surprise and a visit from somebody very special. Naked Scott, what are you doing here? Surprise, I can appear anywhere at any time. Isn't that illegal? Never you mind, Hollywood Scott. I'm here to remind our friends to go over to Scott Will Kill You Productions and go to Legion of Lunacy for more crazy videos. And get more OrkU review videos by clicking on that link right over there. Why am I the one who's covered up? Shouldn't you be censored? You can't censor this, baby. I'm way too sexy.